Hi everyone, it's me again. This is me without any filter, any makeup, anything. I just have the Rome Time Blue from Unibling, the brand. What do you think? So, I like them. I prefer them much better to the Flirting Blue series. Um, they're pretty comfortable. I mean, they're not the most comfortable. Comfortably wise, I prefer the Anesthesia, but they're pretty good. And they're pretty bright, they're pretty light. So, I mean, they're a bit eye catching. That's not necessarily what I wanted, but they're natural enough, I'd say, So, I reviewed the Anesthetic Mar. I think they're pretty similar. Maybe Anesthetic Mar is a bit better, is a bit more natural, but I don't know. I don't have the bug eye effect too much with these ones. I mean, it's unavoidable because sometimes the pupils will slightly be um, out of. They're not going to be perfectly aligned. So it's unavoidable, unfortunately. But I think these ones are pretty good. I'm short sighted, a level -5, so it's pretty bad. So the lenses might be a little bit more rounded for me, which might make them look less natural even. So that's something to take into account if you're short sighted just like me. And I don't know, what do you think about the bug eye effect? I mean, this is the main thing we want to avoid here. I think it's okay. I think it doesn't look too bad. I think it's much better than the Flirting Blue. So I'd say they're pretty natural. And I seem to remember they're not that expensive. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, I won't say they're perfectly natural, okay? Obviously, one of the biggest problem of color contacts, if you want to look like you have real blue eyes, is that they're not going to give you this transparency effect that you have when you have natural blue eyes, right? You won't have this completely like crystal effect of a blue eye, like this depth, because obviously it's just painted on your eye, right? So you don't have the depth. And on top of it, for me, as it's very, very rounded, the iris is flat. If you think about it, iris should be flat and it's flat. So, yeah, that's one of the drawbacks. And we're trying as much as we can to balance this out by adding a bit more transparency in the contacts, a little bit more, shiny. They try to add some kind of glossy effect to account for the lack of transparency, the lack of reflection, of shine that you naturally have when you have blue eyes. I think it's good enough, but it's not. I mean, it's not complete. It doesn't look completely natural. Okay. And sometimes, yeah, the pupils are slightly out of alignment. They're not completely aligned. And I think you can tell sometimes. So if I blink like much, you could tell like my eyes are not, completely. I mean, I sometimes feel like I look a bit like a frog, or I look like I'm dead, or I look like I have a lazy eye or something. Um, so that's it. That's it for today, guys. I mean, I'll let you make your own opinion from this. Um, Honestly, if I had to buy them again, I wouldn't. I don't think I would, because they're too bright, so they're really eye catchy. And if they're gonna be like that, they better look very natural so that people are not thinking, oh, well, she's wearing contacts, obviously. So, and yeah, it's pretty obvious I am. So yeah, I mean they're much better than Flirting Blue, where they seem to have put all their marketing energy on the Flirting Blue ones because I see them a lot on Instagram and everything. These ones not that much, but honestly they're much better and they're cheaper also. So God knows what's going on, but would I advise? I mean, what do you think? I think you can tell these are contacts. So if you're looking for something very natural that you can wear during the day, in the daylight, under the sun or sunny circumstances, I wouldn't necessarily go for it. I might go more for like anesthesia or something like graphite tones. So, oh well. I mean, I haven't found the absolute grail. Like, I haven't found the contacts of my dreams. The absolute. So, if I do, I'll let you know. In the meantime, these are pretty good. They're not the absolute deal, but I would go out with it. I'm actually gonna go out right now, and I'm gonna go out like that. I don't care, you know. But yeah, I don't think someone close to your face wouldn't notice, to be perfectly honest. And I'm doing these reviews because I've seen a lot of them online. They're obviously way too positive, and I think this is because they're sponsored and they're not telling you the 100% truth, which I am. Okay, I'm not sponsored. I've been paying for all of them, and I have no interest of telling you that you should buy them. And that's why I'm telling exactly what I'm thinking. So anyway, that was it for today. It's a bit long. I'm sorry. And well, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I have this kind of bug eye effect that I really hate that we should chase away? Absolutely. Or do you think it's kind of all right? I mean, the problem also is that you can never really see properly on camera. On camera, it always looks better from what I've experienced. But when you see someone outside in light, bright conditions, then you realize it's not totally realistic. So, yeah, not the absolute deal, but decent enough.